Of course, another tough task for him up against an AD carry like Hansama today, but we'll see if he can step up to it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this matchup go. Hans has basically been the best AD carry in EU for a while. There's a little bit of discussion there between, Upset or Reckless or whoever, but he has been an elite AD carry for a long time, even on the international stage. And so if Berserker can go and actually have a successful laning phase against him, outperform him in team fights, their stats are almost identical across the board.
How they want to actually play out this game.
So Aurelia Corki is an absurdly Aurelia favored matchup, by the way. Like, as a meta call, Aurelia is there. I'm a little shocked that Bjergsen picked himself into what I believe to be an absurdly hard counter pick. Again, it was a flex pick, but that was the entire point of picking her on 2 and saving top lane for 5 to get the matchup. So he is happy to go mid. Single one, so beautifully done. 304. 304 camp is done. He's looking top lane. Yeah, he goes through a ward, but he's there in cases of play. Whippo just burns the first body slam, and now a play in the bottom lane yet again. Winsome has to be careful, cannot jump over the chompers. Flash away. Second shot will kill, and that is an over-aggression by C9's bot lane. And now Santorin's here for round 2. Berserker has no way out. That's the kill. Beautifully done. Team Liquid crushed the bottom lane.
Not long into this game, and they've already gotten Berserker's first death
since. It's going to be 6 CS lead in the top lane. We have to fight again. Chomper's really good, by the way. They block out Rakan's way out after this play.
Yeah, so he goes in kind of aggressive, I think, trying to almost, dodge out on the hook, but then he has to walk the long way out. And this is really, I think, showcasing the power of Glacial Augment. Just landing the Flay and putting that slow zone meant that it took him so long to actually walk around the chompers there. You're just really trying to maximize farm, but they're... Oh, nice hook!
Good hook into Zap, into a ton of damage, and Berserker will die for the second time. Halves his KDA in 9 minutes, and now Winsome so terribly low. Sidesteps the rocket, no problem, but Turret, yes, with a Rift Herald is going to be under fire and may drop here. Well, the build path for Summit is going to be Gorge Drinker. Caulfield's going to that one now as Package is burned out and Fudge flashed the Q back to a minion to stay alive as the Whippo attempted gank could have been too much for him. Ulti was down, wasn't sure on the cooldown though. TL regardless going to get second Dragon now in the bottom lane. They are heads up, winning the bot lane 2-on-2. Ayla and Hansama crushing it. Here's another one, Flay into the chompers. The charm going to mean almost nothing, but Jin's going to open up for a bit more. Will it happen? Ayla gets low, they got to block the shots, otherwise Karthus would kill. Low health bar, Santorin may pop. He might die. Who just barely lives. But Fudge is in for a cleanup on the board. Cloud9 find a kill. Santorin at 1 HP. Smites for health. Finds a stun. Finds a bit more damage, but will die. Cloud9 on the board with 2. A flash away for Hansama.
So everyone can kind of follow up on. Fudge was around, and now they're even looking to follow through here and try to get Hans. At the very least, they'll be able to get a plate or 2 here. Likely going to want to get some Sork Boots in there pretty soon. I do think Shadow Flame is really, really effective with Sork Boots when you're the solo AP threat because you get so much of that magic pen and no one's building any defensive stats. Whippo, though,
he's going to find the knock-up. Ignited as well. Whippo's got to be careful. Has an ulti. Looks for it. Doesn't find it. No one's back into the tower. Wins the bottom river fights that have worked for C9. Now TP to the bottom lane. Careful to 2v1. Explosive cast back. And Fudge has had no chance against Whippo. It's going to happen again. Bjergsen shows up. Sends him back down. There's a kill on the board. That should not quite kill Whippo. Indeed, it will not. It was up from cooldown. That's nice and all. From this point on, basically.
Are they too slow?
And they're trying to burn it.
It's going down.
I mean, they're keeping him zoned out, right? You've got some chompers down pretty soon, and that's going to be a burn. That's going to be the kill picked up. Karthus ulti for a little bit of something, but is it going to matter? As Summit is dropped low into the front line. Winsome wants it, flashes back to safety. Jindal opens up as well, but Summit will drop as TL scale and find that kill. Out they go.
But with the Shield Bow and the Corki, with the Bloodthirster coming up here on TL, can't do that, but they're going to look for the engage, and TPs are coming through. It's double TP.
Flank not quite on the choppers yet, though. Is going to be enough. Those Fudge to the front line, looks towards the bot lane. It's a flash to save the Hansama. Summit getting low, but he's healing back up against the Corki. Never delaying his death, and he will finally. No, he cleanses it. If he didn't kill Bjergsen, he was going to die as Death Stance would have ticked him down. So Summit solo kills the TL mid laner.
I think Santorin has ulti, but no flash. Can he actually get in the pit here?
Stealth, can he find his way in? Wards, where are they? Vision is needed, and jumps in, can't find it. He'll die as it's Berserker.
It's incredibly low. And we're back to live. Nice sidestep.
Huge by Fudge. A lantern there for safety. Whippo will live, but mid lane turret will not.
TL from being able to play for this next dragon here, for looking for that soul point. It's a TP flank now, though, from TL. Oh, the ultimate got stopped!
Oh, that's big. Bjergsen is packed as well. Will he team fight? Looks like not just yet. They Flay and Winsome, and now they can look for a fight here. A flash away for Blabber, just barely alive. Bjergsen holding the package in the backline. We have more action as Whippo shuts down one. That's going to be rough for Santorin. Jumps over the wall, just barely stays alive. Whippo lower and lower, but Fudge can't kill him just yet. Bjergsen now looking for a bit more as they push back on Hansama. He will drop, and just barely Fudge will live. Santorin on the way out, a knock up there for Summit, and he wants that kill back. Whippo on the way away. Doing his best to wear down an Aatrox on 3 items. Be careful. Body slam is in. Pulled around explosive cast. Ulti is solid from the Karthus now. Is it enough though? Whippo tanking the front line. Out they go. A bit of poke is
They're
done.
gonna try to start Baron off of it.
Whippo's almost dead. Does size up the last shot that hits Eyla on a half HP. And so they try with lower health bars. Do TL walk up? They might have to try, but the vision's not there for him. Blue Trinket used and not gonna find the root just yet, but they're just gonna burn it down. That is Baron claimed. That is TL zoned off map. We're taking the fight now afterwards. First kill's gonna come down. Eyla is gone. Fudge walks away. Summit goes back in though. 1v4 for a bit. Very tanky. Zonia's Hourglass. That's gonna buy him some time. That's gonna kick him out, and they will
reset
down. That's one in for Hansama. But the other second, there's Blabber going down. No ulti, nothing else to do.
Everyone else has very dangerous wave clear, and Eyla is lurking around the side here looking for these hooks, but they're going forward.
Good early damage. No Karthus. Why are you defending a turret? It's 4 versus 5. Cloud9 sends. They lose a top laner, and they may just lose the game. Blabber is still dead. No business defending their base, and they may lose the game for it. As we have an ulti, it's going to be some decent damage. A Locket Shield. A stopwatch is late for Whippo. Will that be a kill? No, Cloud9 cannot get back in. They're missing a top laner.
Punishes him on the step forward. They get the kill, but they can't close out this game. Can they stop the recall here?
Oh, no.
Oh, they spotted him.
Whippo with the greedy recall, rooted in place, charmed as well. This has got to be a kill, and it's going to be picked up. Suddenly, Cloud9.
So that means it's not going to be available for the Elder fight.
Time to play for Dragon, time to play for Baron.
Whippo!
And Whippo in the front, he gets the charm, and they got the kill. Shut down for 1, Trader now, no, just 2 for 0. Look at the rest of the front line, GA popped now, and that's gonna be Summit left to simply die. The skill shots come early, but he is still gonna drop, buys some time valiantly, but it's not gonna be enough. Overextension though, Eyla gets himself knocked down. They're gonna try in the 2 versus 4, do everything they possibly can, but Bjergsen, or Berserker, doesn't have the damage. Azonia's for a second. GA popped on 1, that's the kill, that's gonna be the ace, that's everyone down, and Cloud9 will drop their first game of the spring split. Team Liquid fight back valiantly from a loss in game 1 of spring. They will knock down Cloud9, and Team Liquid 2-1 in the LCS.
Whippo with the big plays when it counted in the late game here. The ultimate to stop Blabber's Requiem, then the engage over the wall there, finding the perfect angle onto Cloud9. Bjergsen and Hansama able to follow up. TL coming away with a strong win here, but this was a tightly contested game.
Yep.
The early game, again, going heavily towards TL. They had a very comfortable start to this game, but Cloud9, you've got to give credit where credit is due. They found great TP flanks, they found great setups, and ways to actually make use out of this Karthus ultimate. But at the end of the day, it was TL that was more solid, that really, I think, showed up in those final moments when it counted, and was able to have such great performances from their carries, such great performances from Whippo to really...